My name is Peter Martini. We farm peaches and almonds in Escalon, California. We have about 120 acres of peaches and about 50 acres of almonds. We've been farming for 3 generations. My grandparents came here from Italy in about the late 20s to early 30s, and they farmed their whole life. Then my dad took over and farmed his whole life, so he's now 72. And then I came back to the farm about 5 years ago, and I've been farming. I've been taking it over from him. As a kid, I pretty much was dead set on being a farmer my whole life. I loved farming. Anybody asked me to be a farmer, I said, yeah, I'm going to be a farmer, I'm going to be a farmer. So then, as soon as I got out of high school, I had other options pop up, and decided to go to college, and I studied, and I got a degree in biology. And then I got a master's in plant breeding, and I left the farm for a while, and then came back almost 10 years after leaving the farm. I came back to the farm, and it's been really good. It was a struggle at first to come back to farming because it's a different lifestyle, but in the end, I have 2 small children, and they love living out on the farm. They love seeing all just having lots of space, lots of places to play with and things to do. So it reminds me a lot of when I was a kid. They lived the life that I had when I was a kid, and it's a really nice thing to see. So the area where our farm is located is about 60 miles south of Sacramento, and the land is very flat, and it's been in agriculture for probably about 100 years or so. Most of the farms around here started about 100 years ago, from a lot of immigrants that came from Italy and Portugal. And the land is, it's pretty, well, it varies. Where we're located, it's very sandy. And so we have different challenges there with different kinds of diseases. We have, especially one called canker is very popular, it's very common around here, and we have troubles with nematodes. So we have to take care of that kind of stuff with. But by far our biggest struggle being farmers out here is finding labor to pick and to do all the labor that is required of our crops. Our crops are, peaches are just super labor intensive. During the peak of harvest, we have probably 40 people that work on our farm. And then in the off season, we drop down to 3. So we have to find available labor quickly, and we can't let it, peaches they're a delicate fruit, so you can't just wait. They have to be picked right away. So I guess I like farming a lot because to me it's a noble job. It's not a job where you are sitting, how would I explain it? It's a job where you're providing food for people. I don't know, I guess I would acclimate it maybe to being a policeman or being a fireman, where it's rewarding. It's a type of job where I came from, where I was working, I worked hard, and in the end, the company I worked for, they did well. But being out on a farm, and especially being, the manager of the farm, I get to make the decisions, and my hard work directly goes to producing food for people and producing, a living for my family. So I like that part a lot. That's probably the main benefit of being a farmer, is that I get to work hard, and I get to see the direct results of that hard work, by seeing my family succeed as well as myself. And then on top of that, it's not just my family. I help other families, live and have their livings as well, because we give jobs to a lot of people around the area and stuff like that. So.